YouTube family? It's your boy The White. Welcome back to the channel, Silverback Siage. Hope all is well with everybody. Today I actually plan to probe back off into a popular Middle Eastern house, and that being Armaf, and another one of their bangers that I've led to understand. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified when I post new content. Keep it locked. Well, let's get right down to it. Today I'm probing back off into the house of Armaf, like I said, and I'm actually going to probe back off into that Club de Nuit line with the woman's version of Club de Nuit. Main accords for this one: floral, oriental, spicy, sweet, and woody. Top notes of rose, geranium, saffron, nutmeg, violet, caraway. Well, actually, those are the hard notes: nutmeg, violet, caraway, and pepper. And then base notes of patchouli, oud, vanilla, and amber. Before I get off on that too much, here's your box presentation. On your top, you got the Armaf insignia. Side, another Armaf hologram. On the back, you have the Armaf signature and a little bit of product information that you really can't read too well on there. And on the bottom, you have a batch code and your barcode. And let's get to that bottle presentation. Typical for Armaf. Got your rhinestones in the cap. This one comes with the gold cap. On the bottom, Armaf signature or insignia and some basic product information you can't read. Let's give her a spray, see what we got here. Now this fragrance right here, average atomizer, is just decent. But this fragrance here is actually a clone of, on the screen, Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. That's what this is cloning. And what I get from this one though, versus the actual Noir de Noir, because I've had a small sample of that one, Noir de Noir is a little bit smoother, for sure, but I mean, look at the price difference. You're gonna pay probably about $280 for a 50 ml bottle of the Tom Ford and like $380 for the 100 ml bottle. This one here I got off Amazon for like $27, so I'll try to make sure I leave Amazon down in the description so you can get your nose on it if you like. But what the biggest difference is for this one here, where the Noir de Noir is a little bit more floral and a little bit more vanilla heavy. Even though that note breaks down the way I broke it down for you, this one here has the base note of oud in it, and it reigns supreme throughout the whole first couple hours of the life of this fragrance. Very, very strong oud. The oud in the Tom Ford is a little bit more subdued, a little bit more kind of blended, a little bit better. This one here, the oud actually gives a little bit of a stank on it. I would have to definitely say that. But it's not one of those ouds to where it's like offensive or you'll run folks off. But this one starts off more masculine than the Noir de Noir does. And probably for that first hour to 2 hours, right at the 2 hour mark, is when the oud begins to subside a little bit. And then the florals kind of kick in. And then the spices are prevalent the whole time, being the nutmeg and the pepper within this fragrance. So this is definitely a spicy Middle Eastern style of fragrance versus the Tom Ford that's a little bit more smooth, a little bit more unisex from the opening. Now, as this begins to dry down and the oud subsides a little bit, that's when the vanilla comes to the forefront and the ambery nuances. So it gets a little warm, and as it really goes into the dry down, the vanilla is actually the star player all the way down the stretch. Now, for this one here, I've seen it priced at anywhere between that $27 range and that $35 range. Depends on what website you want to look at, between Jumma Shop, Fragrance Net, Amazon, and so on and so forth. Do not pay retail for this, because I'm led to understand around retail could be about $80, $90 for this fragrance here. You definitely want to buy it on discounters. But to me, in my humble opinion, it is a not quite spot on clone of Noir de Noir, but it's close enough. If I was to rank it as far as closeness, it'd be anywhere between that 85 percentile to 90 percentile mark as far as the clone quality. So it's excellent quality, but not quite one-to-one with it. Considering that the oud is so prevalent in that opening, when the Noir de Noir blends all of the notes a little bit better. On a scale from 1 to 10, as far as a ranking for this one, I would give it a strong 7.58. Somewhere right in there. I'd say probably 7.5. Longevity's good though. So to me, it outlasts the Noir de Noir. Noir de Noir, the sample that I had lasted about that 6-hour mark before it became a skin sit. This one here is pumping strong into the 8 to 9 hour mark. Doesn't become a skin sit till about hour 7. Very, very strong. To me, it's more of a fall winter offering where Noir de Noir can be worn a little bit more year round because of the subdued oud in it. And this oud in this one is really, really strong. But I will say on a cooler fall or actually spring, night, you can wear this to a date night. But I will say this ain't one of those ones you spray on and rush to the venue that you're going to. Give it about 30, 45 minutes so that oud can begin to subdue itself a little bit and then complement whatever you're wearing and wherever you're going. I would say definitely if you're a fan of Armaf and you're a fan of the Club de Nuit line, you should add this to your collection, in my humble opinion, especially for the price point, and you would have some toughness trying to sample it. So I would say if you blind buy it and you just hate it, for the amount of money that you're spending on it, you really didn't lose. But I ended up liking it quite a bit. My wife likes the dry down. She doesn't care for the opening with the strongness of the oud because she hasn't really transitioned over to being a huge oud fan. If you actually have the Club de Nuit woman version of this fragrance, or you have some other fragrances within the Armaf Club de Nuit house and line that you think I should get my nose on, leave a comment in the comments and let me know. But overall, I like this one right here for about that 7.5 as far as the rating. And for the price point, I like it. That's my time. Peace.